How to design a kitchen around the way you live. Have you ever stood in your kitchen and felt strangely frustrated? Not because it's old, not because it's small, and not because anything is obviously wrong. Maybe you've renovated recently. Maybe you've invested in better appliances, more storage, or a larger island. Yet somehow the room still feels harder to use than it should. Dinner feels chaotic. Everyone ends up in the same spot. And somehow, you're constantly working around the space instead of with it. Here's the surprising thing: the problem might not be your layout. It might be that your kitchen was designed around tasks instead of the way life actually happens. Most kitchen design advice focuses on tasks: cooking, cleaning, storage, workflow. And those things matter. But people don't experience kitchens as floor plans. They experience them as moments. The moment they make coffee before anyone else is awake. The moment they arrive home from work wondering what's for dinner. The moment cooking turns into conversation. The moment guests drift into the kitchen without being invited. These transitions happen every day, yet they rarely drive design decisions. That's why some technically beautiful kitchens still feel difficult to live in, and why some ordinary kitchens feel surprisingly effortless. 1. A good kitchen is defined by what happens in it. Most people judge kitchens by features: more storage, better appliances, larger benches. But those features only matter if they improve the experience of living. The real question isn't, what does this kitchen contain? It's, what does this kitchen allow? Does it make mornings easier? Does it support family connection? Does it reduce stress at the busiest time of day? The best kitchens remove friction from everyday life, often in ways people barely notice. 2. The hidden power of daily transitions. Let's look at one transition. You arrive home at 5:30 p.m. You're carrying groceries. Dinner isn't planned. The kids need something. Your attention is still partly at work. At that moment, the kitchen becomes much more than a cooking space. It becomes a bridge between one part of the day and another. The same thing happens when guests arrive, or when breakfast becomes the school run, or when dinner becomes family time. The kitchens people love most support these transitions without demanding attention. Things simply flow. 3. Why friction builds up over time. One awkward moment isn't the problem. It's repetition. The extra steps. The congestion around the fridge. The constant searching. The feeling that simple tasks require more effort than they should. Individually, these moments seem insignificant. Repeated hundreds of times every year, they shape how a home feels. Many homeowners assume this friction is normal. Sometimes it is. Often, it's a design problem. 4. The best kitchen support connection. Something interesting happens in almost every home. People naturally gather in the kitchen, not because they're hungry, because that's where life is happening. Conversations begin there. Children do homework there. Friends linger there. The most successful kitchens support both function and connection. They allow people to participate without getting in the way. That's often where a space stops feeling functional and starts feeling meaningful. So before you think about layouts, finishes, or appliances, start somewhere else. Look at your day. Look at the moments that repeat. The rushed breakfast, the after-school rush, the transition from work to home, the family dinner, the quiet evening cleanup. Those moments reveal more about what your kitchen needs than any trend forecast ever will. The best kitchens aren't designed around perfection. They're designed around people. And when a kitchen supports the way life actually unfolds, everything feels easier. A great kitchen isn't defined by its layout. It's defined by how it makes everyday life feel. The kitchens people remember aren't always the biggest or most expensive. They're the ones that quietly support the moments that matter. If you're planning a renovation, building a new home, or simply looking for ways to improve how your space works, start by looking at the transitions in your day. That's often where the biggest opportunities are hiding.